passed over 2 times now. They just won't select you. That's okay. I love the precious Aprilia RSV4 1100 factory. Beautiful machine. Matte Rotobox Boost. Carbon fiber wheels or Krapovich exhaust. Beautiful light tech rear sets. Just tons and tons of parts. Clear coat protection from our good friends at Rehab Detailing. An amazing Italian machine. And this is the fastest naturally aspirated 1,000 plus cc motorcycle on the market today. You don't believe me? Come take a smackdown. I wonder if it's going to get passed over yet again. Well, hey everybody, your good buddy 650 Eve here, and today I'm going to give you a 1-year review of my gorgeous 2019 Aprilia RSV4 1100 factory, which in my opinion is one of the most overlooked but one of the best motorcycles in the superbike motorcycle segment right now. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, tap that bell and you'll get notified when I upload new content. Yeah man, like I said, this bike totally overlooked. I mean, I've had it in my new bike build series as an offering for the last 2 years. It's been passed over twice. The first time for the 2020 BMW S1000RR, and the second time for a 2019 Kawasaki Ninja H2. And it just boggles my mind why people overlook this motorcycle and have selected those other motorcycles. And I think now is a good time for us to talk about that, since I'm stuck behind a slow-moving SUV. Now, this Aprilia RSV4 1100 factory, as you guys know, was first introduced in 2010. So it's a 10-year-old platform. But in Aprilia's defense, if it's not broke, don't fix it. They just made minor changes to the bike over the years, and they have calculated and turned this motorcycle into a savage machine for the 2019-2020 model year. Now, the 1100 factory was introduced in 2019. Prior to that, it was the 1000 cc RSV4 that was out there. But now that we have this big bad machine, we know that it has 6 Savagely power. And since I'm stuck behind this car, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, remind you of what this bike did to my Ducati Panigale V4R with same size riders just a year ago. So that was my good buddy Will piloting this bike, and I was on my Panigale V4R, and you saw on top end, this bike just came screaming by as if I was standing still. So we know it's fast. We know that it's reliable, haven't had any issues with it over the year. And as I'm going to demonstrate right now, we know this bike is absolutely gorgeous. Some might say that the styling is a little bit dated, and yeah, but if you look at the first generation 2010 RSV4 and this one, there's a lot of major differences from the stalks there for the mirrors, the headlights, tail lights are slightly different, the fairings of course are different, and now Aprilia has some amazing colors for this machine for 2020. The gauges, definitely a big improvement. They went over to thin film transistor TFT from analog gauges, In 2017, I believe they did that, and that was a huge improvement. So now the bike has pretty much everything that the modern bikes feature. You know, quick shift, auto blipper, slide control, wheelie control, traction control. You've got everything on this machine. And you can even ride it patiently behind traffic whenever you're stuck. And you just have to take it like a man and do the speed limit. Speed limit sucks on motorcycles. There probably should not be a speed limit for motorcycles. I'm just going to put it out there. Why? Because we're smaller than cars. We can brake better. We can respond faster. So they should at least increase our speed limit. As we admire the LED headlight bulbs that are in this bike, because it did come with incandescent filth bulbs, but that's an easy remedy. Just put some different bulbs in there, LED, light emitting diode, and you're good to go. I like the tinted reservoir there for the Brembo master cylinder brake reservoir. It's great. You know, this bike demands open roads, man. It's not really a city-dwelling machine. What I mean by that is, you know, it's very comfortable riding it. The throttle's great for city riding, for commuting and stuff like that, but it has so much power, and the gears are so long on this bike. Right now, I'm in second gear. I'm at 5,000 RPM, and, you know, the bike is just telling me, it wants to go faster. It wants me to abuse this roadway, and this is a residential area. I just don't feel comfortable abusing it. So yeah, this bike needs open roads, like my good buddy Only One X-Ram has out in Arizona, where he can just go wide open for miles and miles and miles on this machine. He has one just like it, with parts from my good buddy Miami Manny at Moto Million. But if you do want to just sit back, relax, and commute, you can do that in second gear. And just cruise down the road and blab off at the mouth and hope that your viewers are entertained and still watching. If the styling of this motorcycle gets to you and you just can't get past it, to swing your leg over it and take it for a ride and realize how amazing it is, worry not. Because if the styling of the new RS660 Aprilia speaks to your heart and you love that, you can bet your bottom dollar that the all-new RSV4 will have similar styling to the RS660. And it will have LED headlights and tail lights and larger TFT gauges and all the cool stuff when it debuts in a year or two. So worry not. Help is on the way. So there it is, summarized, my one-year review of my beautiful 2019 Aprilia, an RSV4 1100 factory. It is an amazing bike. It is a gorgeous machine. It hasn't had any mechanical issues or recalls or anything like that. Is it fuel efficient? Probably not, especially the way that I ride it, which is fast a lot of the time. But that's okay. You really don't buy these bikes to be fuel sippers. I mean, if you want something fuel efficient you can commute on, then get a Tuono or something like that. I've had this bike on the track, and it is just, we're not even going to go there. Everybody knows without a doubt that it is one of the best, if not the best, track bike out there. And this thing just is a savage on the track. Handles great, brakes great, sounds great. Even with this stock exhaust that used to be on the bike, you could take it to tracks that have noise restrictions, such as Laguna Seca, and you could ride it on the track there because it's not super loud. And even with this aftermarket exhaust, not super loud either. Just has a great MotoGP sort of sound to it that I really enjoy. And I've noticed that when I'm cruising the highway like now, I'm in 5th gear, there's pretty much no need to be in 6th gear on this machine. The gearing is so tall. And it's comfortable. I'm 6'3", 220-pound guy. Riding this bike, I can ride it for a long duration. Now, the bike does sit up pretty tall, I will say that. So people that are height challenged might have an issue. But I'm sure that some company makes lowering links and things like that that you can put on the bike to adjust it for height challenged individuals. So that's it, guys. This bike is amazing. If you have an opportunity to ride one, if you have an opportunity to buy one. Now, another thing about this bike, they do deeply discount these machines. State 8 Motorcycles is known for selling this bike, which was $23,500. I've seen them at State 8 Motorcycles brand new for $19,500. You can't beat that. Then the color scheme for 2020 is amazing. Looks a little bit better than this one, in fact. So, take my word for it, folks. I wouldn't steer you wrong. If you're on the fence about getting this amazing bike, get off the fence and go and purchase one. You will love it. You won't regret it. And you'll trade up for it when the all-new RSV4 hits the filthy streets. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, you better tap that bell so you can get notified when I upload new content. Otherwise, how would you know? YouTube's not going to tell you when I upload new stuff. You got to tap that bell to get those notifications. Beautiful weather here, finally, in Ohio, in the Midwest. This is one of the best weather days we've had so far. It is in the low 70s, low humidity, and I'm cruising these filthy streets on the highway. And I'm about to do some ridiculous speeds that I'm not going to show you in this particular video because this is a review video. But I'm about to hook up with Slim Thug on his Yamaha R1 and teach him a lesson that he won't soon forget. So stay tuned for that video. We'll catch you next time on the 650 YouTube channel.